freedom. I want to introduce you to my goddaughter, Jalyssa,
Hi guys.
who actually was the inspiration for me deciding to do this series of programs. Jalyssa, just before my final contest in the 8-contest series that I won last year, going to the International Olympia in September, Jalyssa was asked by my wife how she would describe me. Now, Jalyssa, tell the audience how you would describe me.
He is stern, stubborn, and a brat.
Oh, folks, I think you can tell I haven't coached Jalyssa for this program. I want Jalyssa to tell you what she thinks about the topic of character, particularly from the point of view of the types of adults who she respects and who she would take guidance from. What's your answer to that question, young lady?
Well, what I believe character is something that someone has that shows how they'll be around others and how they'll treat you.
I mean, how they'll behave?
Yep.
Now, when you say how they behave, is this the kind of behavior that they're thinking about, or the way that they simply treat people?
Well, the way that they simply treat people, because when you have a character trait, there's different kind of character traits. You can be mean, you can be nice, you can be lots of more, etc. But what I believe is a good character trait is when somebody is nice, good, or sweet.
Nice or good or sweet. Now, this is what you're looking for in adults, or is this what you're looking for in children your own age?
Well,
She's 11 years old, by the way. 11 years old going on 44.
well, I think kids and adults should have should have character traits that show that they're good inside and they can work good with others. But when I'm a kid, I would rather have the adults because the kids were still processing. But I'd rather have the adults have those character traits.
Now, what would be an example for you of bad characteristic traits in an adult?
A drug dealer. That would be a bad characteristic. And also, since they do things that they know isn't good, that's kind of bad because then if you have like younger kids or younger sisters or brothers, you're setting a bad example for them.
Now, what about somebody who's not a drug dealer, and drug dealers are criminals? Do you think there are people who have bad character traits who are not necessarily criminals, but you would find them objectionable?
Yes.
What sort of people would those be?
Well, I'm not going to say who I know it is because then she'll get mad at me. But, there's people like I said, drug dealers, those are bad character traits. So we're going to get away from the bad, we're going to go back to the good. So good character traits in the good people I would say Karen and Cliff, which Karen is his wife, and you met Cliff. I would say they have good character traits because they love, they care, and not only for themselves, but for others.
Okay, I want to ask you a question. If you went into a restaurant, imagine a few years from now, if you went into a restaurant with a boy who you like, and that you already have told me that they're boys you like, but you're not dating yet.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not.
Okay.
I'll choke you if you put you in a nunnery. If you went out, say for instance, like to a restaurant with a boy, and how would you expect him to treat other people, and what would you be looking for in terms of behavior that would tell you whether or not he has good or bad character?
Well, what I would expect in a boy is someone who doesn't scream at the waiter every 5 or 10 minutes, or someone who yells, "I need something," or "this isn't cooked correctly," or something. Like, say the waiter forgot something because they're too busy. They can't remember only one person when they have tons of more people to work on. And good behavior would be just chilling and talking, and every time the waiter came over, you would say thank you. You would be polite. You have manners, but bad behavior is when you shove things in your mouth. You say, "Get over here, I need something," and that's what I would believe is bad
Now, would you go out with a boy a second time who acted in a manner that he was disrespectful to waiters and
No.
waitresses?
No. No, 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 no. No.
Out of the mouths of babes. But I think I'm going to have to put you in a convent. All right, folks. You've heard Jalyssa's opinion about character. See you next week. You take care now.
Bye, guys.
5:41.
Okay.